Ann Patchett's debut novel, The Patron Saint of Liars, 1992, is a poignant work of historical literary fiction that follows the journey of a young pregnant woman who leaves her husband and seeks refuge in a home for unwed mothers. The novel swiftly gained popularity, becoming a bestseller and later adapted into a motion picture. As the co-founder of Parnassus Books and a prominent literary figure, Patchett was recognized on the prestigious Time 100 list as one of the most influential people in 2012. The narrative is divided into 4 sections: Habit, Rose, Son, and Sissy. The story revolves around Rose Clinton, who resides in Habit, Kentucky. However, we do not meet her until the second part of the book. The opening section, Habit, delves into the community's efforts to establish a Roman Catholic home for unwed mothers within an abandoned nunnery. This establishment, known as Hotel Louisa, plays a crucial role in Rose's journey throughout the novel. Rose is married, but she has always felt a sense of unease in long-term relationships, feeling trapped in her current situation. However, constrained by the societal norms of 1968, she lacks the financial freedom to leave her husband. While it is manageable with just the two of them, the discovery of her pregnancy creates a profound internal conflict, torn between revealing the truth to her husband or escaping from her life. Overwhelmed by the prospect of a life she cannot bear, Rose chooses to flee to Hotel Louisa, now renamed St. Elizabeth's, with the hope of finding solace and support from Father O'Donnell, a local priest. However, upon arrival, she is disheartened to discover his absence. Nevertheless, Rose is determined to stay at the home and offers her assistance with chores, gaining acceptance from the nuns. Haunted by guilt over leaving her husband, Rose struggles with the decision of whether to keep the baby or consider adoption. As her journey unfolds at St. Elizabeth's, Rose grapples with her emotions, seeking answers to her deepest fears and uncertainties. The novel explores themes of self-discovery, sacrifice, and the complexities of motherhood against the backdrop of a transforming society. Rose arrives at St. Elizabeth's with the hope of finding guidance from the nuns. She is assigned to work in the kitchen with Sister Evangeline, who quickly becomes fond of her and empathizes with her situation. Sister Evangeline assures Rose that she can take all the time she needs to decide about the baby, and offers her the option to stay as long as she wants. Despite her initial reluctance, Rose becomes involved in a difficult delivery one night when a young mother named Beatrice goes into labor with twin boys. The nuns request Rose's help, hoping it will help her get used to handling babies. Surprisingly, Rose feels overwhelmed with maternal instincts when she holds the newborns, prompting her to contemplate her desires as a mother. Conflicted about returning to her husband, Rose eventually decides that too much time has passed to mend the relationship. She yearns for the freedom of an unmarried life, but acknowledges her financial dependence on a husband for support. Lost in her thoughts, she spends a lonely night contemplating her options. In her wandering, Rose encounters Son, the groundskeeper, who senses her distress and takes her to his house to warm up. As she opens up to him about her unborn baby and her escape from her previous life, Son offers to help her, making her a proposal. He suggests that they marry, and he will assist in raising the child. They can live together at St. Elizabeth's. Though it's an impulsive decision, Rose agrees, realizing she must resolve her situation with her first husband and not offend the community at St. Elizabeth's by running away. The novel explores the complexities of Rose's choices as she grapples with the consequences of her actions and the possibility of a new life with Son and her unborn child. Sister Evangeline and the others are delighted to hear about Rose's engagement, and they celebrate the news. In the third part, titled Son, the focus shifts to the challenges of married life between Son and Rose. Being married without truly knowing each other proves difficult, but their attention is soon captured by the arrival of Cecilia, affectionately known as Sissy, Rose's daughter. Although Son understands the weight of this responsibility, he embraces his role as a father figure to Cecilia, caring for her as if she were his own child. In contrast, Rose appears disinterested in her daughter, leaving most of the nurturing to Son. Fast forward 15 years to the final part, Sissy. Sissy has spent her entire life trying to establish a connection with her mother, but her efforts have yielded little success. Meanwhile, Rose and Son have grown distant as a couple. Despite the strained relationship with her mother, Sissy endeavors to be the best daughter she can be. The narrative highlights the complexities of their family dynamic, with the focus on Sissy's desire to foster some form of connection, even if it remains distant and unfulfilled. Some critics have pointed out the perceived lack of character development in Rose's portrayal throughout the Patron Saint of Liars. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.